What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy BGC, aka Bands Go Crazy, and I'm back with another reaction, man. Hey, y'all can see what I got for y'all going on today, man. We got wife kills husband and hides body in the woods, man. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. On the road to 1,000, man. You see the subs going up, man. I appreciate everybody that been hitting the sub button, man. Going crazy, going to keep grinding, you feel me? You got anything you want me to react to, make sure you let me know by hitting the comment section, you feel me? And I seen somebody ask for a certain song. I think it was by Playboy Cardi, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to keep it a band with y'all. I don't really mess with Cardi like that, but I'll still listen to it because I ain't going to lie. Shit, that shit still might be fire. I ain't going to hold. But I'm just let you know now. I most likely might not fuck with it, but hey. Let's get right into this reaction, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Hey. Yep. All right.
We got
Verified.
exposure. Let me see.
Right.
Flagler County sheriffs are headed to the home of Dorothy Singer to serve a search warrant. She claims that her husband, Charles Singer, has been missing. However, deputies are under the impression she hasn't been telling the truth.
I'm going wide. Get away from this.
Okay.
You got truck?
I'm guessing he asking if he got a truck because
Door opens out.
if a nigga pop out that motherfucker, ambush, crazy.
Flagler County Sheriff's Office, search warrant, open the door!
Flagler County, I don't even know where this is at.
Flagler County Sheriff's Office, search warrant, open the door! Flagler County Sheriff's Office, search warrant, open the door! Dog. Show his hands. Slowly open the door and get control of your dog, okay? Sheriff's Office. Okay.
This is 60-year-old Dorothy Singer, and where her missing husband turned up is straight out of a murder mystery novel. For months, Dorothy led detectives and Charles's loved ones on a pointless pursuit, impersonating Charles on text messages and using his bank accounts. What police didn't know.
Wait, so who is all those other people in the house? Like, I wonder if that's like siblings or I don't know.
Was that Charles had been on the property the whole time, just yards away, and what started out as a missing persons report would lead police to one of the most bizarre husband and wife murders. In Flagler County, Florida, Charles and Dorothy Singer lived in a rural area where it wasn't unusual to hear gunshots or domestic altercations. Sometime in February 2017, Lori, Charles's sister, had become increasingly suspicious that she has not physically heard from her brother. Lori had tried to invite Charles and Dorothy to several functions, and each time Dorothy would find an excuse for her and Charles not to show up. Lori also received several text messages from her brother that just didn't seem right to her. Charles hardly ever texted because of his eyesight. It was so bad that he didn't even have a driver's license. He was considered legally blind.
Yo, the nigga didn't even have a license. And you sitting here texting on this nigga phone, folks. Autocorrect not helping that nigga that much, bro. Fuck out of here, bro.
Lori and her husband were growing increasingly concerned after an unknown friend of Charles.
Even when you speak into that bitch, that shit still be fucking up.
Told them at a gas station that Charles and Dorothy had gotten into a bad fight, and no one had seen him since. James, Lori's husband, filed a missing persons report for Charles. Deputies conducted a welfare check and
Wait, I missed that part. I was thinking.
Concerned after an unknown friend of Charles told them at a gas station that Charles and Dorothy had gotten into a bad fight, and no one had seen him since. James, Lori's husband, filed a missing persons report for Charles. Deputies conducted a welfare check, and conveniently the very next day, Lori received a text from Charles telling her that he was fine. However, something was very off. How would Charles know that police made a visit to their home? There are no cameras, and Dorothy claims she hasn't heard from him. Investigators interview Dorothy to see what she knows. Dorothy claims that she got into a fight with Charles over his narcotics use and that he treated her terribly. She also claimed that when he left,
bro, I've noticed with most of these couple shits, bro, that's the that's the main shit they run to. He treated me bad or she treated me bad. And I don't know, something in me just snapped. And I don't know, I didn't have full control of the moment. I don't know what I was doing. I just remember that we had a conversation and like, nigga, shut up.
He left her with no debit card to his account. Detectives were able to get the bank records from Dorothy and verified each transaction. However, recovered video footage clearly showed her making ATM withdrawals and purchases. Dorothy's explanations about these transactions were inconsistent and unconvincing.
Oh, and it looks like Social Security went in.
Yeah, so
3-2 for 1091, 1,000.
And then Straight Talk.
That is the house phone.
Oh, okay.
And it
it comes out every month.
right, it come out there, and it looked like it come out again today.
Oh, okay.
Or the 3rd, yeah, which would have been today.
Okay.
So the Social Security goes in the beginning
On the
of the... Okay, and that just goes in automatically no matter what.
Right there. And here it was less because they took his insurance out.
Oh, okay, so he usually gets 13.
Yeah.
Almost 14.
Well, he was getting 14 something, and then they started taking, the state of Florida don't pay for their insurance no more. So there they took out 3 months. Mm-hmm.
They took out 3 months? When the fuck? Bro. Maybe that's a Florida thing. Excuse me for my coffee. Maybe that's a Florida thing. I'm not trying to say it is. Never been to Florida. I don't know. But I've never heard of that. Maybe I'm tweaking. 3 months? When they, because if they tell you they're not paying it no more, don't you only get up to 2 months? Excuse me. Until you can, till they fully take that shit away if you don't pay it. So it's like they can't take 3 months unless he's asked for. I think you can only ask for oh yeah, let me put 3 months ahead, or some shit. If they let you do that shit too, which is I don't know. I don't know too much on that.
So how do we? Where's the dates? Oh, I see them over there.
Yeah. All right, so
The next one.
the life insurance.
That's automatically.
And
I didn't even know about that. I was like, what?
Capital One.
That's his credit card.
Okay, that he has with him, right?
Right.
And he has all of his credit cards?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So he made a phone payment on the 10th? What's today? No.
This is 3/10. Today is the 3rd.
Oh, the April.
So he had to call from his phone to make that payment. Okay. Walmart in Palatka.
I'm assuming that we were just talking about that. He has to be with Brian. That's the only reason he'd be over there.
the suspicion.
How does that mean he has to be with Brad?
Payment. Okay. Walmart in Palatka.
I'm assuming that we were just talking about that. He has to be with Brian. That's the only reason he'd be over there.
The suspicious financial activity, combined with Dorothy's inconsistent statements and defensive behavior, suggested she might be hiding something. Her access to Charles's accounts, the unexplained withdrawals, and the conflicting stories made her involvement in the case increasingly hard to ignore.
So just don't open it.
Okay. Alright, good morning, guys. Sorry to wake you up like this.
Aggressive dog. Okay, so that dog is probably just always feisty.
Is the house completely clear? Okay. Do you guys want to sit on your couch? Inside? Okay, it's cold. Alright, let's go ahead and go inside.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
Alright.
buddy over there smoking. Buddy over there that's smoking. White shirt, he over there. That nigga freezing. You can tell that nigga freezing.
Let's go ahead and go
Is she in handcuffs? Is that the wife?
Watch yourself. Going up those
Are they all in here? Wait. Wait, why is... He not zip tied, but both of them are zip tied. I'm confused. Wait, or is he zip tied? Am I tweaking? No, he's not zip tied. Why are they zip tied? His arms is free than a motherfucker. What did they do? I want to know why them
Video
niggas
of
zip
the
tied.
inside of the home was redacted for confidentiality. But during this time, Detective Conrad confronts Dorothy about her lies. Phone records proved that the text coming from Charles.
Journey of Monarch is now available on both PC and mobile with Google Play Games. Command your lineage on a larger PC screen.
Hit that like button, man.
From the home. Dorothy was given one last chance to come out with the truth, and she ended their conversations by asking for her lawyer. Officers placed Dorothy and her daughter Amber in patrol vehicles while they continued with the search of...
Oh. Hold on. And her daughter. What the fuck? What the hell did I miss?
Of the property.
A
few days
did I miss
prior,
something?
Dorothy had allowed Detective Conrad to explore the property with her consent. During that search, her body language became increasingly nervous and withdrawn as they got to the back of the property by the woods. She tried to steer them back to the house more than once. When Detective Conrad noticed strategically placed branches and a tarp over a John boat, that's when she knew they had to search there first. What they are about to uncover next would bring closure.
You're cooked.
To Charles Singer's family and months' worth of searching to an end.
You're cooked. Yeah. I feel like she tried to make a whole bunch of piles look like that, because you can see there's a whole bunch of piles of just random sticks like that. You feel me? Like when she's walking up, like right there, like a whole bunch of shits. There's some all the way back over here, I think. So I feel like, I don't know, she could have set them bitches up, or them shits could have just happened. Some right there too. This is insane, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And then they can't, and they can't even take off or nothing because the other cops is there. So it's like, what are they gonna do? They going in. It's OV for them niggas.
The camouflage tarp that was purchased at Ace Hardware on February 10th, 2017, was consistent with the tarp that was covering the suspicious John boat.
Smell mothballs under there too.
I don't want to trample too much.
That's not really an issue.
Oh.
I mean, it is, but it's not.
This is actually insane.
You guys gonna pull the tarp off?
Now the plan is we're just gonna lift it just enough. Just
Okay, I'll
confirm.
stand over there.
Yeah, probably go on the other side.
So I wonder who the other dude in the house is. Is that her son or something? He's not in zip tie, so he must have nothing to do with this.
Arnie hands.
Because when we start unraveling this, I'd like it, I mean, it's documented, like what, how secure it is, and stuff like that.
What's your plan as far as just kind of look under it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just compared to all.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's gonna take
I think we can do it, man.
This is actually
Yeah, I'm
crazy,
thinking
bro.
probably remove some brush, peel the pallet back. I'd like to leave the tarp as much just like that as we can, you know.
See the rope?
I do. Well, we'll peel the pallet back as much as we can, and then just lift the entire boat up. I mean, and if we verify the body's there, and we'll just. What do y'all think?
I did take pretty good photographs of this all the way around when I was out here earlier.
Awesome.
As is.
Great. So you got awesome pictures of the pallet, the
Pallet,
bottle,
yeah,
the rope, everything?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
I went around all sides.
Awesome.
So.
Are we good to go?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I have tarps if you need them. I have some little shovels and stuff in case you need it. And extra gloves as well.
She got a camera right there though. You could just take, you know what I'm saying? Even if y'all not sure, y'all could have just took pictures right now. Bow, quick.
If you want to, how often you want me to take pictures?
Pilot, somewhere.
Officers are confident that Charles could be under the boat, and they are carefully moving the branches and tarp so they are not disturbing the crime scene.
Boy, this is crazy. They know they could. Like, they know they could. You know what I mean? Like, they know they could. Like, they know they could.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah.
Who decides to hide a body like that, bro?
Yeah, I think so. Lift right there.
One of you got to remove down everything.
All set?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, hey.
Yep.
All right.
We got
Verified.
exposure. Let me
All right.
see.
Yeah.
Hate seeing ads? It's almost 2025. You don't have to anymore. The internet is almost unusable.
Bro, being
with
a
how many
cop and just finding dead bodies after dead bodies. Boy. I couldn't. You see his face? He not even looking at that motherfucker. That's me. I would have been like, oh. I would have been like that.
After the news had spread, Dorothy's sister voluntarily turned over a .22 Winchester Magnum that had been in Dorothy's possession for about a year before being returned 2 months prior, around the time Charles had gone missing. Ballistics confirmed it was the murder weapon. Police were also contacted by a confidential informant who agreed to a controlled meeting with an audio recording device. Dorothy was planning on leaving the state and faking a suicide. During the controlled meeting, Dorothy described the incident to the informant and ultimately admitted to shooting Charles after an argument. They started struggling and the gun went off in Charles's chest. Dorothy stated she blacked out, and the next she remembers was sitting on the ground at Charles's head and unloading the gun until it was clicking. As authorities uncovered the body, it was found wrapped in a bedding comforter and a tarp, with white twine tied around its neck and midsection. The body showed signs of trauma, including a small hole in the skull and a possible fracture to the left side. A further investigation of the property revealed bloodstains on the headboard, carpet, and curtains in the master bedroom, as well as mothball packaging and a camouflage tarp, which had been purchased by Dorothy. Charles Singer's wallet was found at the scene, though it was missing his EBT and ViStar cards.
Singer?
Initially convicted of first-degree murder in May 2019,
it's crazy,
Singer
bro.
was sentenced to life in prison following a 5-day trial.
You're being charged this morning with first-degree murder with a firearm. Is it your intention to hire a private attorney to represent you today, ma'am?
No.
That was a no?
Yeah.
Okay, then let me ask you some questions about your finances. Are you working?
I was.
Okay, where are you working, ma'am?
Manufacturing.
And how much do you earn?
$400 a week.
Do you own a house or any land?
No.
Do you own a vehicle or a truck?
No.
I will conditionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you today, ma'am. You will need to fill out more detailed financial documentation at your next court date if you wish to continue with their services, okay?
Okay.
All right, I have reviewed the 707 arrest affidavit and the warrant signed by myself. I will find probable cause. State, is it your intention to file the appropriate motion to detain Ms. Singer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Warren, anything this morning?
No objection as to BGC.
Okay.
I anticipate being appointed. I've already been out to see her. And if we do file a bond motion, we'll file that appropriately within the next week or two.
Okay, I'll leave the bond as set at none, and I had also made a note on there, no contact with the victim's family or any witnesses in the case, so I will leave that in place as well. Thank you, Ms. Singer.
Although Dorothy claimed self-defense and some friends had told deputies Charles and Dorothy had been in a physically abusive relationship before, the lies and deceit ultimately led Dorothy to a murder conviction. If you or someone you know could be a victim of domestic abuse, please get help and call the national hotline in the description below.
Nah, facts, man. You got to. Motherfuckers be trying to stay in that damn relationship. You get fucked up. But hey, man, that was Wife Kills Husband and Hides Body in the Woods, man. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. You already know, man. We on the road to 1K. And hey, I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Hope y'all enjoyed this reaction. It's your boy BGC, a.k.a. Benz. Go crazy. And I'm out this thing, man. Gang.